Welcome to another episode in our Parramatta Career Mode series. We are in round 25, and our opponents are the Brisbane Broncos, who currently sit as number 1 in the league. We were there for a moment, but our inconsistencies have removed us from that top spot, and we are back down in third, sitting on 33 points. A win here will pretty much solidify our spot in the top 4. As far as the lineup's concerned, I won't be making any changes until finals. It's going to be a pretty big change, I think, as we take a look at the Broncos, and it's a pretty decent side, a side with a lot of potential, and I think it's fair to say they have been living up to it given their position on the ladder. At the kickoff with Moses, as he looks for a big boy to take it to the line, and Alvaro gets pulled down on the 20. First tackle to Manu Mao, trying to run back behind the ruck, but he gets driven backwards. On the third, back to Alvaro as he bumps off another defender. 2 tackle busts to start the set. On the third, we're going to set up to the right, and Brown gets hammered with ball in hand. Thankfully he holds on to it as we go out the back to Moses on the fourth, and he sets Jennings through a gap, and Jennings will get around their fullback in Moses Pangai, I believe, to score our first try of the game on the back of some pretty damaging runs by Daniel Alvaro, kicking us off here. So Moses converts, and we're going to go up by 6 points fairly early in the match. So back at the kickoff, this time it's Tepai Moidoa with that OP fend, makes a gang of meters through the middle of the field before finally getting pulled down on the 50. Back on the second, once again it's that man Daniel Alvaro with a damaging run through the middle. Back to Moidoa with a cutout ball to Jennings, and Jennings gets sandwiched and is unable to finesse his way through 2 defenders. On the fourth, and once again we're going to try and shift it out wide, looking for holes as Mitchell Moses easily gets through the line, just pure speed to the try line, scores our second try of the game. Can we make it 12? No, we can't, as we slice it to the right. So after throwing a forward pass, we are with the Broncos with the feed on our 40. As Pangai gets around 1 defender, and he's going to drive past the 30-meter line. A decent run off the scrum, followed by a nice snipe out of dummy half by McCulloch, as he drags 2 defenders inside the 10. Numbers to the left, it looks like, and it's going to be Jermaine Asako stepping his way between 2 defenders to score the Broncos' first try of the game. I mean, what could I have done? There's literally no stopping a try that's going to happen like that, as Asako converts his own try and closes the gap to 4, heading into that halftime break.
There's the halftime hooter. The first half is all over. Well, we expected a close game. So far, we haven't been disappointed.
Yep, an excellent first half, Andrew, and it's been very attractive.
6 minutes in to the second half. We are with Tim Manor, who gets a run, gets pulled down halfway, and they're going to give a penalty away, the Broncos, holding on in the tackle. That puts us in a great position to extend the lead back out to 6. As Paulo gets it, links up with Moses with the cutout ball to Takairangi, and Takairangi unable to break through tacklers here as we get pulled down on the 10. Back to Moses, and he sends it under to Junior Paulo, and Paulo running onto it that close to the line. It's hard to stop as he strolls over for our third try of the game on the back of some brilliant ball playing by Mitchell Moses. That was actually a really good line being run there by Paulo, as we extend off Moses and go up by 10 points. So after a pretty stagnant third quarter, we're back with the Broncos inside the final 10 minutes of the match, as they try desperately to find some points, tackled on their 30, and we're going to get pinged for being offside. With the clock winding down, Lodge is fighting for post-contact meters as he gets pulled down outside the 40, a long ball out to Sewer, and he's tackled around 31 meters out from the try line. Back to Milford at first receiver as they shifted down the line, and it's going to be Cody Nikarima getting pulled down 25 meters out. Back to the inside they go, nice passes between the forwards as Flegler finds Stagg back on the inside, and it's going to be a pretty decent try there to end things here in round 25. Jermaine Osako with the final conversion of the match, and it's a successful one as the full-time siren sounds. We're going to walk away with the victory, a much needed victory in the second last leg of the regular season. As always, if you made it this far into the video, hit up that comment section with a hashtag OddSquad. And if you want to see more rugby league content or more content in general, go ahead and slap that like button. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you later.